Here in the Philippines, I'm on a mission to have the best time of my life. So, as you've seen from the title of the video, I want you to know how I've been treated here in the Philippines on a daily basis. But first, before I get into that conversation and before people join into the stream, walk with me here in Cainta, Rizal, and I'll show you the sights and scenes, and then we can discuss how I'm being treated. Let's do it. All right, thanks for those who joined so far. So currently, this here is Cainta. We're currently in the region of Luzon, which is the most northern region of the Philippines. And in Luzon, they usually speak Tagalog, but yes, there are myriad amount of languages spoken in the Philippines. How you doing, Way Garcia? So, at this time, I'm just walking around, but I'm on a mission to go buy some stuff. What I first need to go do is buy a bowl. I need to buy a bowl. Sakpase, makbule, mwela. I need to go buy a bowl because earlier I was in essentially a little bit of a conversation with the lady. Now I don't sleep because it's the daytime here. Because I found out that with twins, the baby bottles are used up. Hey, how you doing, Po? How you doing? Hey, how you doing? What's up? Baby bottles get used. Hey, hola, desde El Salvador. Baby bottles get used up so quickly that they essentially pile up around the sink. And so because of that, we need a place to put the baby bottles after they're used. Hey, what's up, Maniac? Dylan, what's going on? So, I found out earlier today that right when the baby bottles were about to be cleaned, they were first placed into like a tin bowl. But that tin bowl I saw earlier was being used to defrost the isda. And for the Filipinos out there, if ever anyone watches this from the Philippines, isda is fish. So I'm like, oh, no. You can't put baby bottles in the same container that you're washing the isda, which is the fish. So I was like, I need to go on a mission. I need to go walking. As you see, I gotta get this gut down. I need to go buy a bowl. So this way we can set the baby bottles aside, let them marinate in the soap. Here they use Joy. In the USA we usually use this soap called Dawn. Well, guess what? I think they're both made by Procter & Gamble, I don't know. Dawn is the same as Joy over here. So I said we need to be a lot more sanitary than that. You cannot have baby bottles soaking in the same tin bowl as what you've used to defrost the fish. Yes, get it how you live here in the Philippines, but if you can find a way to separate it, you need to separate it. So that's where I'm going now. And I'm also on the hunt for baby bottles. I'm also on the hunt for baby diapers. So it's hard having twins. You need to constantly be buying things. So I'm always out here going to the Robinson supermarket and buying stuff. So let me show you my people right here. We're here in Cainta. These are my lovely trike drivers. I saw him earlier. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing, sir? How you doing, sir? How you doing? So what they normally do here at this executive village is that a person would come and line up like right here and stop right here. And the first person that gets here, this trike driver gets the first dibs on that person. These trikes here are specifically only for this village. It doesn't go out into the road. If you want a trike to go out into the road, you would buy a private trike. But here, it's only for this village. So the first person gets in, takes a nice little U-turn over there, and goes into the village and drops a person down at their home. It's very cheap. I think I forgot. Macano, sir. Macano, how much is it? 12 pesos? 24 for one person. So 24 pesos is like half $1. So about 50 cents would get you a nice ride to wherever your home is inside of these condominium/homes units inside. So this is called a village. So they have many villages here in Cainta and all around. Across the street they have Pasig City, and then across this version of the street is called Cainta. So now I'm going to show you how people get into the trike. Regardless if you have kids, whatever, you just put them in there. This one has a door. Not all of them have doors. They get in. You tell the po where you need to go, and then from there they'll bring you to your street. And as soon as you get to your street, then that's when you tell them what number your house is or which specific gate to go into. So just like that, this is what they do. This is all day, just like India. But it's a lot more orderly than India. No one's fighting for control, trying to get you to, hey, get in my trike, get in my trike. No, they don't play those games here. You wait in order and everything is orderly, no fights, no problem. So let me go to the chat and see what people are saying. I'm sorry. All right, so what time is it there? Currently it is 2:06 in the morning here in Philippines. All right, hola Javier, JJ. All right, so let me go on my mission to go find a bowl to marinate the baby bottles in. So let me show you, as I'm walking, what you'll see here in the Philippines. They have a lot of Filipino things that you guys may not be aware of, and the biggest thing is they have this thing called a foot-long sandwich, which is a hot dog. So this hot dog up there is essentially 12 inches long. And so my guy back here will make it for you, and it's only 56 pesos long. So that means only 56 pesos, that's about $1.02 USD. So you got the mayonnaise put on it. How you guys doing today? Magandang, what is it, umaga? Magandang umaga? I don't know what time it is. What time it is? Let me look again, I forgot. What time is it? 2:07. No, magandang hapon. Magandang hapon. Good afternoon. Yes. So sorry about that. It's actually, yeah, 2-something. How you doing, Arlene Wade? So you see, they got this thing called banana ketchup, right? So see, here in the Philippines, they don't really use tomato ketchup that much. Even if they did use tomato ketchup, it's normally like sweet. So they love to have their condiments sweet. So here they use banana ketchup, where they make the ketchup straight out of bananas, not out of tomato. As you see, there's a jar back there. And so here, there's a cheesy burger you can get for 50 pesos, which is about 95 cents. And you can get like 2 little beef burgers, Hungarian sandwiches, which is just a hot dog, all that. So they're not making a big, yes, thanks for the likes. They're not making the big hot dogs yet, but they can make it for you. Let's see what else we got here. So if you're looking for actual Filipino food, you know, they have a lot of food right there. They have tapislog, bangislog, chikislog, which is just like different meals with rice, corn, all those things like that. Okay, tokwa. All right, so let's go ahead and get to walking. So as I'm walking, what questions do you have for your boy? Let me know. I've received, yeah, banana ketchup is real. I've received many requests. People stating, JC Max, when are you going back to El Salvador? My question, or my response to that is, I don't know. The good thing about where I live at the Dulles Airport, they have so many flights to El Salvador all day long. I count about 10 flights back and forth, back and forth. So it's becoming a lot more easier to go to El Salvador from Dulles, Virginia straight without having to have a connection, sometimes through Guatemala. But there's a lot of straight direct flights with no stops. Hey, how you doing, Cole? Everyone's looking at the camera like, hey, what's this guy doing? So one day I'll go back, because it's not such a hard trip to go from Virginia to San Luis Talpa. But the hardest trip I can tell you is the Philippines. It was very hard to get here. It was almost 30 hours. I had to go through Abu Dhabi, which airport is not the best. I have some complaints about that airport. Pretty much everything in that airport is imported in. All the food, Burger King, everything. I don't want to go back to Abu Dhabi. So, but that's the route I took before I came here to the Philippines last month. I've been here for essentially a month. I have many videos that I have processed and uploaded already. Some are in my JC Max Mix playlists, and some are in my Filipinos Travel Journeys That Stick With You playlist. I split them in between the two. It shows you how I got to this point where I'm at, to the Philippines now, to why I'm staying here so long, and to what I'm doing here now. I'm leaving the Philippines in about 5 days. I'm going to Africa. The place where I'm going is the place you guys told me to go. About a couple months ago, I held a poll and I asked, where would you guys like me to go? And the winner of that poll, which country, whatever country it was, is where I'm going. So if you wanted to find out, just go back to that poll and you'll see. So that's where I will be in 5 days. I'll still be uploading Filipino stuff while I'm there, of course. So for Good Friday, what did I do yesterday? I just edited. I have another video that's posting real soon. But other than that, on this wonderful Saturday in the Philippines, I'm just buying household essentials, household goods, get some diapers, get a bowl, get whatever's necessary to make the baby safe so they're not. Hey, how you doing, Po? How you doing? Super kind people, sa Pilipinas. Yeah. So doing whatever I gotta do to make the baby safe and not drinking bottles out of contaminated basins and bowls. Alright, Pares Retiro. They sell a lot of bowls and meal bowls, and they sell also a lot of soups, things like that. Greenwich, delivery, takeout, all that. See people looking at me through the mirror like, what is this guy doing through the glass? Alright, so I keep walking. Alright, so yes, Jesus Christ all day. So yes, I'm on Passport Light. I won't be going where you're going. I don't know, where are you from, Passport Light? I saw you message me. Are you from Sudan or Somaliland or whatever? But I saw your stuff in Turkey and everything like that. Turkey. I know? I don't know what she's saying to me. I know I'm sinabi mo? Yes. Everything's great. Thank you. You said Lalai. Oh, okay. I didn't hear what you said at first, but okay. Okay. Well, I hope you have a blessed day, okay? Magandang araw. Okay? Okay. Okay. Okay lang. Okay, salamat. Okay. Alright, I don't understand exactly what she was saying. I couldn't hear her at all. Philippines is super noisy. I don't hear most of anything when I'm next to the road like this. So, oh, let me show you the different trikes here. So this here behind is Karanalan Village. So they also only do trikes for the village behind here, behind the restaurant. So these trikes here are not motorized. They're bicycle driven with your own force and power. So that's that. Whee! Alright, so different stuff. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, so Passport Light. I will be in Africa soon. Yes, Arlene Wade, I'll be in Africa very, very soon. So pretty much this live stream today will be up until I am told to not record. I will be going into the Robinson store, and I don't know if they're going to give me a problem when I go buy these diapers. So when they do, I'll cut the stream right there because the baby's only got like 2 more diapers to go, and I waited until today to get my butt up and go get some. So yeah, here's the sights and scenes. Sorry if it's a little shaky. I don't have a gimbal, but I do have a tripod that I'm using right now. Alright, so what are your questions, guys? What are your questions? What would you like to see? Hey, how you doing, Po? Yeah, Pogi Pogi. Yeah, salamat. Pogi means like handsome or whatever. Hey. Alright. Ano? Ano ang sinabi mo?
Mo yung magandang ube.
Lalaki?
Ube.
Ube? What ube? They're like telling me to record other people. Let me see. How you doing today, sir? Kumusta nung araw?
mabuti, gutom eh.
Ah, gutom? You hungry? What are you eating?
Kanin. Adidas.
Medias.
Adidas.
Adidas? What's Adidas? What is that?
Chicken feet.
Chicken feet. Oh my goodness. It's good? Wow. What do you do? Are you a sanitation worker? Oh, this is chicken feet. Wow. What is that? Barbecue too? Barbecue?
Adobo.
Adobo. Yes, in the Philippines they definitely
Number one favorite food in the Philippines.
just like he said, adobo is the number one favorite food here in the Philippines. They put adobo on their chicken, they put it on their rice, they put it on their sisig, whatever. So adobo is where it's at. And then we got our guy down there, that's what he wanted me to record, yeah? All right, hello po. Magandang hapon. Yes. All right, po, nice to meet you, okay? Anong pangalan mo?
Alan.
Alan, I'm JC Max.
Mr. Mac.
Nice to meet you. JC Max, yes. All right, let me not get ran over. So that was Kuya Alan. How you doing, po? Got a whistle. Okay. Yes, I'm talking to you. Okay, let me show you what I was showing you before. So these guys are like recycling on the go. So they'll get certain things, open up the bags, and then like sort it as they're getting the trash. Pretty cool, right? Hey, this will make a nice thumbnail. Look at you. So, once again, whatever you say, everyone is super kind here in the Philippines. Super mabait. 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 I like it. Oh yeah. Mabait. Yeah, he's mabait. He's mabait. So mabait means kind here in Tagalog. Mabait. You want to do a shout out?
Shout out nyo. Sino shout out mo?
Yeah, my familia sa Estados Unidos.
Oh, yeah.
No? Ikaw?
No.
Hindi? Ikaw? Ikaw?
Ay, pamilya.
No? No familia.
No pamilya, no pamilya.
All right. So I always like to ask them if they have any family in the United States. Give a shout out. So they said no. Okay, so let's go find this bowl. I am here in the Caranalan market. I was here in a video that was recently uploaded like 3 days ago. So I bought a baby bathtub. So now I need to go around and try to find a baby hose to wash the bottles. Let's do it. What is this, a Toyota Innova? Yes, it is. All right. So here's the market. This is a wet and dry market. So wet, I don't know what that means. I guess there's fish, they'll call it wet. If it's dry, vegetables, things like that. So that's that. Okay, so let's see. So this is pretty much what I'm looking for. So you see this orange thing back there? I need exactly that. That's where I will store all the baby bottles in before they're going for their final what's it called? The final cleaning. Oh, this is yours? All right, Paul.
Mine.
I have a question. That you see that bowl, that mangkong? Where did you buy that mangkong?
Mangkong, ano mangkong?
Where did you buy it?
Pan?
No, the orange mangkong. The orange
Doon.
down there? Noon? And take a right?
Well, take a right.
Okay. Do you know the name of the store? The Pangalan? No.
I don't know, but ask them.
Ask them. Okay, so he told me just to kind of go this way and then take a right, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get myself a mangkong, which is called a bowl in Tagalog. So we got this Toyota Innova backing into a forward running space, but this is how it is when you have small alleyways. Super difficult. Wait. All right, let's go look. Then they got a guy back there that's saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. Let me go this way, like you told me. Let's see. Hey, how you doing? All right, let's see. How you doing, bro? You a truck driver?
Yes.
How long you been a truck driver? How long?
No.
How many years?
12.
1 year?
12.
12 years?
Yes.
Wow. You like it? Gusto mo?
Yeah?
Gusto mo your trabajo? Gusto mo?
Yes.
It's good?
Yes.
All right. You having a good day?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a great day. All right. There we go. All right. So, like I said, kind people here. Man, I'm telling you, Philippines, the people are super kind. Like, I'm walking up to their face with a camera, and no one is even like, run away, don't do me. Like, oh man, in Honduras, pero, man, you put a camera on them, they want to like, bow, you know what I'm saying? Like, but that's Honduras for you. You gotta have a, what do you call? You gotta have a good strength with you to not be as afraid. How you doing? This is your store? My mangkong dito? Mangkong. 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 Yeah, mangkok. Yeah. May? Meron? Okay, let's see. I need isang malaki. Yeah, malaki. Mangkok. That's how you say it. Whew, you ain't got no light up in here. Can't do that in LA. Yeah, you're right about that, Nate Vlog. Alright, so we're going to the back. No. Isang malaki. Oh, I was here before. This is where I bought my floor stuff for the home. Malaki. Like super malaki. Plastic. No, bigger than that. Bigger than that, malaki. Something like this big but smaller. I need to put those baby bottles. Maybe.
No more, sir.
No more, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I have to walk around. See, like this is good, but this is a top. Maybe even this, but no, this is open. Mangkok. Do you also say tazon? Tazon? Tazon. Oh, you call what do you call tazon? A cup?
Yeah.
Tazon. Ah, okay. So we're trying to learn some different words. So I'm gonna go walk around and try to find mangkok.
No more, sir.
Okay.
No more big.
Where can I find it? Nasaan? Ulit. Nasaan? Where's the other store for mangkok?
This way.
Go. Okay, so go this way. Take a right. Okay. Do you know the name, the pangalan of the store?
No, sir.
You don't know? Okay. Take a right.
Yeah.
Okay. Salamat. Wait. Let me look. Let me see. That one right there. Nah. We got a lot of bottles, man. Okay. Mangkok. Okay. This one here. What's this? Nah. Maybe. Nah. Nah. You got holes in the bottom of that one. All right. I will keep searching. Maraming salamat. Okay po. All right. So I was here. I think I seen his guy already when I went and bought the floor mats. That video is already posted as well. So I'm gonna go look for mangkok. Okay. So you said go this way?
Yeah. There.
Wait. How far should I go? Go this 1, 2? With 2 blocks. 1, 2, and take a right.
Yeah.
Okay. Salamat.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hello. Magandang hapon. No, English only. Salamat. Hey. Hey. So, I'm over here about to speak Amharic sometimes. I keep on about to say Inglesinha. Inglesinha means English, but I need to say Ingles, which is English, of course. All right, just keep going. I need a sombrero too. Someone asked me why I don't got a sombrero. I don't know. I need to get one before I go to Africa. Hello. Oh, this is a barber shop?
Yes.
Barber shop down. Astig.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, bro, how you doing? All right.
Alright, bro.
It's all right, oh. Philippines.
Yeah.
All right, let me keep going. All right, I'm in the heart of Caranalan Market. This is Caranalan right here. Sorry for you guys who are looking for, I say girls, I don't really run into them like that. They're usually in the home. The guys are the ones that are out and about, you know? So, let me see. Hello.
Hi.
What's up, though? You okay? All right. Hey. There you go. So if you put them on camera, they usually smile, and that's how it is. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Greetings from California. Thank you, Neri Ortiz. All right. Chicken feet. All right. Let me see. I'm just walking where I don't even know where I'm going. He said 1, 2. I don't see no 2. Where do I go? Okay, maybe he's referring to this section over here. Oh, crap. All right. Man, this guy making me go to some random spot. I'm running into houses now. Oh, my goodness. All right, let me just go back to the front before I get myself stabbed out here or something, you know what I'm saying? Now, I know that's not gonna happen, but you gotta be safe. You know, into these random spots getting lost. Kumusta? Okay lang. Opo. All right. Hey. They love the camera. Okay, so they sell clothes here. So let me let you know how some of the clothes run around here. So these are new arrivals. They have these things where it's 50 pesos for nice jeans. But many of you guys may not know where these clothes come from. So I'll say it right here. Guess what? They come from the USA. Right, Mom? USA clothes? Yes. All right. See, she wasn't afraid to say it. So, so these clothes. So let me let you know what happens. So, Goodwill is an industry. I'm telling you, they are a money-making industry. Goodwill, what they'll essentially do is they'll accept your donations free of charge. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm giving back or whatever. Nah, man. They're gonna take your donation, and Goodwill will pick out the good and the bad. They'll say, okay, this is junk, this is bad, this is good. The best stuff, what they'll do is that they'll put into their stores for them to put a price tag on for you to buy it. And then for the ones that don't get chosen, they will essentially put them in a bulk, a bulk like box and send it abroad. And it goes on like a public auction to where essentially any country, any business who wants that bulk amount of threads, clothes, apparel, whatever, what they'll do is that they'll sell it to the highest person who wants to buy it, and it usually goes to countries like this. So sometimes it goes to Ghana, sometimes it goes to Uganda, sometimes it goes to the Philippines and wherever else. And you say, oh, we're helping out the people. No, it's not. These stores are buying them for a small price and then reselling them. So no one's getting it for free and putting clothes on poor people. That's not really what it is. They're just reselling it. Okay, so whose store is this? Sino?
Ako.
Oh, yeah. How many stores you have?
3.
3 stores. You're a hardworking woman.
Yes.
So you have this one and then.
This one, and that one.
Oh wow. Okay. What's the name of your store? So I can advertise your store. You said 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, Melanie store.
Melanie. Your name is Melanie.
Yes.
Hi, Melanie. Melanie.
Yes.
I'm JC Max.
Nice.
My real name is Josue, but you can call me JC Max. I come to buy some, what do you call it? May mangkok. Dito, mangkok.
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 Yes.
You have?
Yes,
Meron?
I have.
Let's check. Let's see what you got for me. Mangkok.
Kuya, baka gusto mo din bumili sa akin.
Yes, whatever she said. Isang malaki.
Malaki?
Isang malaki.
Yes.
Yes. Meron?
Meron.
Meron.
That.
No, malaki.
No, malaki.
No, I need a plastic mangkok. Plastic.
Ay.
Oh, po.
Don't
Like this. What's this?
this one.
Ay, bacha.
What's that? That's exactly what I need.
Bacha. Mangkok.
Magkano po?
Hindi mangkok.
6.
6. Oh no, don't switch the price on me. Don't be a foreigner. You know what price it is.
75.
So you sure? I thought this was your store, Melanie. You sure?
75.
Who's this? Is your husband asawa ko?
Mommy.
Is your asawa?
Kuya, your asawa.
Yes, that one is my mama.
Wow, how you doing, Inay? Hello, Inay.
Lagot ka sabi.
You work here too?
Yes.
Really? So you said 75 pesos?
75 pesos.
All right, I don't know. Give me a foreigner price. Do you have another malaki or no?
That one.
Oh, no. That's for clothes. That's a little bit too big.
Te, salamat sa pagturo sa akin at paghawak ng butin.
Okay, so let me see what color is the best. Top. All right, so let me go ahead and get out my money. Oh, got some.
Ay!
Let me put my thing down.
Wala kang stand eh.
Sino Yui? Yui kid.
Wala si Yuri.
Thank you, Reneri Ortiz. Thank you for following me since Honduras. I appreciate you. Oh, hold on, let me get out of the way. I need 2 hands to get my out. Isa.
Isa.
Yeah. How's your day? Kumusta? Yeah. Jayce Max.
Okay, I will...
Baria.
May ano.
You have Baria. May Baria dito.
Barya?
Yeah. 75. But I don't have enough. I don't have Baria enough. Baria means change. Konti lang po. Konti. Oh yeah. Alright. So get my body. I always ask for my change, you know, because I gotta get on a jeepney or a trike. You need those small amounts, you know what I'm saying? So I pay 75, so she's essentially gonna give me 25 more. You're gonna give me all that change? Look how you do me. It's Verde.
Hindi ko alam eh. Hindi ko alam eh.
Okay, you like a super asim when it's Verde, when it's green.
Check mo YouTube channel niya.
Yeah. Check my YouTube channel. Pero, you see, you gave me all this change. What am I gonna do with this? So you know what I'm gonna do? Para sa iyo. There you go. Para sa iyo. Boom. There's your tip, okay?
Ano daw yan?
There you go. Salamat.
Jason Max.
JC Max.
Jason.
Yeah, where's your phone? Where's your smartphone? I'll show you.
Jason Max.
Yes, sir.
Si Max?
J-A-Y. Oh.
Kasi ako ay walay load.
Walang load, huh? So that's usually an issue we have here where like they'll have load enough to speak but not load for data or vice versa. So sometimes they have to like put it in a notepad and go back later. So J-A-Y. A-Y space C-E-E E-E Max right there.
This one.
Yan. Okay, you're live.
okay.
This is right now.
one.
Now you're gonna see yourself. Look at your mukha. Maganda. Maganda. Okay lang.
Wala, pati kayo.
Told you, you didn't believe me. Okay, now. Now you're sikat, okay po? Sikat daw. Alright, bye. Alright, so I got my mangkok. So that's pretty much all I needed, 75. So I pretty much paid, what, $1.20 for my mangkok. So now I can put the baby bottles inside of this and let it sit and marinate. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a permanent marker and let the whole family know, baby stuff only. Baby stuff only. Don't put fish and all that other stuff in there like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So this is the Caranalan market here in Cainta, Rizal, Philippines. How you doing today, Po? Look how interesting this is. So here goes like, what is this? This pig? Baboy.
Sabihin mo dito sila bibili ng baboy.
Baboy. Okay, so this is pig.
Mura lang.
Mura lang. Okay, so here goes pretty much every type of pig, innards and gizzards and all that stuff right there. So just like in other countries, you'll see them have this fan, and this fan is to keep away the flies. So you want to see that because it keeps away the flies. You don't want that, what do you call it, like germs and stuff to get on it and stuff like that. Okay, Paul, salamat.
Sige.
Oh yeah.
Sige, idol.
Sige, it's okay, I'm idol. So he called me idol. So as the Lord said, do not have any other idols, any idols or anything like that. So I'm not an idol. I'm just JC Max. All right, so same thing here. So this is beef and chicken and pig as well. It looks like pig mostly. Chicken. All right, so let's go ahead and cross this street. Thank you for those who are remaining with me. There's always action here on this channel, guys. Sorry, it's not uploaded constantly. It's because I do things. I work, and I have these babies, and it's crazy. I don't really have a lot of time to, you know,
Hey, what's up?
edit. What's up, guys? You okay? Okay. Well, there goes that thing right there that they use to kick the flies away.
Yeah.
Swing away is what they call it. Swing away mobile. Okay. So let's go ahead and go across the street. Oh, you want to take a selfie with me? Okay, long. Go ahead and hit picture. Camera.
Dali ah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Wait. Don't get hit. Ready? Okay. Salamat po. Hit that. Boom. All right, po. All right.
Isa pa.
Isa pa?
Dalawa kayo.
Oh, one more. Okay. He's gonna do one with the guy. Salamat. All right. Okay. All right. So once again, super kind people sa Pilipinas. Everywhere you go. You know what? I never even got to the topic of what I'm referring to. So how I'm treated in the Philippines. In actuality, I showed you how I'm treated in the Philippines. Like, they call me idol. They're so nice that they want to take multiple photos with me as I'm walking down the street. So overall, I'm treated quite well here in the Philippines. I don't have much issues, but I'll explain the issues that I have had in the past. And it's mostly just because sometimes some vendors like to take advantage of foreigners, but that was on a previous trip to the Philippines. This video is how I'm being treated now on a daily basis. I'll show you the road. All right, so let me read this. But yes, so Mr. Ortiz Renetti, I am having an okay time. So the title is how I'm treated on a daily basis. It's just for me to tell you how I'm being treated here is all. It's not always a bad thing. It's a good thing. As you saw in the last 37 minutes and 49 seconds, I've been treated well by essentially everyone that I've passed. So, let me show you the jeepneys. So overall, on this trip, I haven't had any skin tax issues. Skin tax is just essentially a foreigner tax. Just by them seeing a foreigner, they'll charge more for those, you know, for you being a foreigner. I have not had that, not once at all this time around. The first time that did happen to me where I was overcharged for some orange juice, like 3 times the price because I was a foreigner. But this time around, how you doing, Paul? I'm good. Yes. This time around, no issues at all. I always get the market rate for whatever is for prices, and if I want a tip, I'll give a tip, things like that. So, issues that I've had. So, what I want to first show is the different restaurants they have, and I'll show you what issue I had in those restaurants. So, right across the street is a Jollibee. This is the McDonald's of the Philippines. That's called Jollibee. When I have a girl, I'm gonna call her Jollibee or Joy. And then there's a McDonald's. So here in the Philippines, they call McDonald's Macdo. And then right over here is the Jollibee, which is their McDonald's. There's more Jollibees than there are McDonald's in the Philippines. So specifically at this exact Jollibee, man, they did your butter kind of dirty. They did me dirty. And I'll explain. So I came in there and there was no one in line. But what happened was they split the lines by 2, where they have like the social distancing circles on the bottom. What I did is I came up to the first social distancing circle and I was the first one in line. But when I was in line, they were talking to a customer first, and they were done with that customer. But someone came in right behind me, and then what they did is that as soon as they were done with that customer, they saw me and didn't even call me up, even though I was there for like 3 minutes just standing there, and they didn't even say, okay, come up next, anything like that. So that was a little bit frustrating. So I'm like, waiting, this is the Jollibee. So I'm sitting there waiting for them to call me as I'm in line. No one called me. Then the person that came in behind me got to the counter before I did. And I'm looking around like, whoa, I was here for like 3 minutes. We didn't even call brother up. All they did is just look at me and look away. I don't know why they did that. It was frustrating. I'm wondering if it was my skin color or whatever else. But that was sort of an embarrassing thing, and I think that it should have never happened. I was first, and then they took the person behind me before me. They didn't call me up. They called the person behind me up, and they said, "Come on up, sir," like that. But it said it in like their language. I spoke to Kring, and she said they probably did that because they're probably afraid to speak to you in English, or because you're a foreigner, so they don't know how to speak to you or whatever. But you gotta be professional. Just because you might be afraid of not being able to speak whatever language you think that person is, they usually think I'm from Africa, they usually think I'm from Nigeria. That's no excuse for you not to call me up. Hello. So, and you might say, whoa, maybe you were recording and they were scared and all that. No, I wasn't recording. Actually, I haven't recorded many times on this trip. I just live life and I don't really record like that, only sometimes. So then you say, okay, well maybe that's just a fluke, maybe she didn't see you, whatever. Nope, guess what? Another person came in and they got that person that was behind me, the second person behind me, again. So I was skipped again, even though I was the first person in line. All because the person behind me, like, acknowledged them with their own language or something, and they just said, come on up. And so I got skipped again. I'm just looking around like, whoa. So then, I think a third person came behind me. And then as soon as that person was coming behind me, the security guard noticed that I was not getting called up. And so the security guard like moved me more to the center and pretty much said, oh, just stand right here, sir. Even though I was already first in line, I was at the Circle Square and I was at an available cash register. The cash register just never acknowledged me. So that has happened to me at a Jollibee here in Pasig City, and I don't know what to say about that. It was not a good feeling. But that was an annoyance. So, guess what happened the next time? Here at the Q Plaza in Cainta, there's this restaurant called Tropical. And essentially the same thing happened. So this time, I had one of the babies in my hand. I think I had Justice. So I'm in line, and like 2 people were in front of me. And then here I am, now it's my turn. But the lady looks at me but doesn't call me up. When I have the baby in my hand, I'm like, baby's getting heavy. I'm like, call me up. I'm like, what's going on? I'm sitting here in line. She didn't call me up. So the next person came, skipped me. And I'm like, whoa, what is going on? Even though I was next. And so then, when I asked Kring, and she was like, yeah, I don't know why they're not calling you up. And I'm like, I have no idea. Because you might say, oh, maybe they just don't call people up. Yes, they do. They say susunod, or they say whatever to call people next. And they said it to a woman behind me, but they didn't call me. So that happened to me at the Tropical restaurant in Q Plaza here in Cainta. And so here in the Philippines, they have this thing called nosebleed, where if the person that you're speaking to is not confident enough to speak to you, they'll laugh and giggle, put their hands over their face or their nose and say, nosebleed, nosebleed. That means that the English that you're speaking is too much for them and that their nose is bleeding because they don't truly understand you well. So Kring mentioned, well, maybe they were not confident in speaking English and they were scared. So I let the cashier have it. I was like, yo, I was in line. Why you didn't call me up? Like, I was next and you keep skipping me. So that's happened many, many times. I think even one more time at the McDonald's too. But yeah, man, it's aggravating. It's annoying. They'll call their people up first before they'll call you up in the restaurant here in Cainta and Pasig. Doesn't happen all the time, but it happens multiple times. Different restaurants as well. But does that ruin my experience? Does that make me say all restaurants are the same? All people here are like, oh, scared to talk to you, or maybe it's my skin color, maybe it's something. I don't think so. I just think it's just the maturity of the people. They were kind of young. You know, they're not aware of seeing people like me. So they feel more comfortable just calling someone up and getting to work and getting the job done. Yeah, so in their minds they may think that, but they're forgetting the fact that it's poor customer service. You know, I'm a person too, and I think sometimes they don't see me as a person. They just see me as a foreigner, and because of that, treat me like, oh, well, I don't know this person, so next to the people that I do know. Let me put my phone down so I can get in this Robinson's. What's that, Suman? What is that, Suman? Oh, okay. No, I'm okay. So yeah, they have this thing called Suman. Here. How you doing, Paul? Alright, how you doing? Ooh, it's cold. Lamig dito. Alright. So, I don't know how they're gonna treat me with their phone, so let me be a little bit more discreet. How you doing today, Paul? Alright. Okay, so he ain't bothering me. What am I here for? Alright, so thanks for those who have stuck with me. And keep in mind, I'm not complaining or nothing like that. I'm just explaining to you my what goes on a daily basis. A lot of times, some people are scared of me. They'll look at me and laugh and then run away or something. That's happened, but I don't let that be an issue, because a lot of times they're like happy to see me because they're like, oh, you're so tall. They think that I'm like a PBA player. PBA here is the Philippines Basketball Association. I'm not that tall, but I'm taller than most people here. So because of that, they say PBA, and I'm like, Hindi. That means no, I'm not PBA. I'm just Jason Max. All right, so let me get some of this black soap. So let me show you how some of this soap is here in the store, Robinson Supermarket. They have this thing called Safeguard Natural Detox Bamboo Charcoal. The first time I was here, like the first week, I was like getting bumps on my face because of the heat and, you know, not washing, I guess, as properly as I could. But as soon as I switched to this Safeguard Natural Detox soap, I lost all those bumps. I had no face issues at all, and I'm gonna go buy this once more. So this is a good soap. I don't know if it's really charcoal like they say, but it is good. So Safeguard is here. They do, I don't really see Dial that much, but I have seen some store have Dial, which is like the best antibacterial soap that you would normally see besides Estados Unidos. Okay, so let me tell you another thing. So I was here in this Pasig City, what's it called? This store. This is a supermarket here, and the most uncomfortablest thing happened. And this happened like 4 days ago, or not, probably like 5 days ago. So here I am in line. I'm gonna show you how the line looks. So there goes a man right there. There goes a line. Okay. So it's like apples on top. So when I was in line right over there, so let me show my face. So there was a lady that was in line in front of me, old lady. And there was like 4 people in front of her before she got to the register. So as soon as I went behind her, she was looking at me like this. Like looking around like, what's this? Who's this guy? And then there was a line that was next to us. And then that line had like 6 people before they got to the register. So what this old lady did was that even though there was only 4 people to get to the register, she was 5 and I was 6. She went and switched lines to be 6 people behind the register. Now that made her 7th in line. So now she moved out of her position and I bumped up and I was the 5th. So she lost like 2 or 3 positions. For what reason, I don't know. And I was standing behind her. So in my mind, I sit back and I say, if I wasn't here, if I wasn't behind her, would she have done that? Would she have jumped lines for no reason? I'm like, why would she do that? And then you say, oh no, the line to the right most likely had less stuff. No, it actually had more. So people had, their carts were bigger. Their carts were bigger. They had more items. And so in my mind, I'm racking my brain wondering why she would do that. Why would she jump from one line to another? That makes no sense. And in my mind, I'm like, please don't let this be the reason. Please, my skin color not be the reasons why she was so afraid of me being behind her that she just jumped lines for no reason. So then I was like, okay, I bet, I said, if I get there and she gets to her line, her cashier before I do, then okay, I see she knew something I didn't know. She pretty much measured it out correctly and then she got there faster. But I said, if not, that was essentially fishy. So then I'm looking, I get up, I'm like one by one. I'm coming out one by one. one by one. And I'm like, oh snap, I'm getting up there way faster than her. So tell me why I get to the cash register that she was initially in first. I get there and she's still way in the back. She's like freaking 4 people back now. And I'm like, not again. I'm like, what was it? I'm like, I wasn't talking loud. I wasn't speaking loud. I did not have my phone out. I wasn't being obnoxious. I wasn't being the crazy JC Max that I normally am sometimes. I was just standing behind her. And Kareem was with me too. So I sit here and I say, why would she do that? So then I'm like, you know what? I need to change the narrative. For whatever reason she did that, let that be her reasoning. But I'm gonna change the narrative today. So when she got up, so I was finishing my register thing, but I was still there because it takes a little longer to do cash register, to do credit card. So because it takes longer to do credit card, she eventually caught up while I was already bagged up and ready to go. So I took out a whole wad of cash. And I took out 4,000 pesos. And then I went over to her. And I went to her cash register and I said, Mom po. I said, I would like to pay for this woman's entire groceries and whatever else that's remaining, she can keep it. And the lady was like, oh my goodness, maraming salamat. And you never know. You never know what's going on in someone's day. She was super gracious, super happy. You know, I'm all about paying it forward anyways. I'm all about giving people money and then helping them pay for their groceries. They can pay the next person. But I was like, nah, she can keep it. This isn't the pay it forward game that you normally see in the US where you pay for the next person. I said, no, I said, let her keep it. And like I said, I want to change the narratives. No reason to be scared of the Haitian guy behind you. No reason to be afraid. I'm not going to do anything to you. I paid for her entire groceries. She was so happy she almost cried. And I want to be a living testament to know that you can love people in many different ways. And you don't have to be afraid of others because of their skin or how they look or how tall they are. So that was another essential issue that may or may not have had here in the Philippines. I'm not going to go around paying for everyone's groceries just because they switch lines. But I did it that day and she was super gracious and super happy. And I'm happy to have helped her in her shopping because I think she had senior citizen stuff, so that means most likely she probably wasn't working and didn't make that much money. So yeah, that's my story there. So before I go back into another story, I don't even know if I have any other stories, but what questions do you have? Talk to me, people. Let me know. I'll give you some things to watch out for in the Philippines. You see this right here? There's a cereal right here in front of me. They don't really have that many cereal options here. They have just one section right here and everything else is chocolate milk and things like that. They don't really have the same cereal that you see in the US. They don't really eat cereal like that here like that. And the cereal that they do have, it's not like Rice Krispie treats or any sugary stuff. It's just the basics. All I have to say is never buy Kellogg's. Because here in the Philippines, let me put my stuff down. They go a step beyond and they have this thing called production date, which is October 22nd, 2022, and they have expiration date. Usually cereal, rather here or even in the USA, they usually last about a year. So overall, I've seen production dates that says May of 2022. And guess what? We're almost at May of this year. And they're still selling it in the front. So you'll get caught up thinking, oh wow, this is nice, new cereal, it's brand new. No, it's not. Sometimes this stuff is super behind. So guess what? I bought a couple of these Kellogg's or Honey Crunch or whatever, right? And I went home here in Kainta and I ate it. And tell me why it was the most stalest cereal I've ever had. And how many times did that happen to me? At least 3. All because I did not check the actual production date. Look at that. August. So that means August is coming up soon again. And the cereal gets stale super quick, even if it's not open. So watch out for that. And usually it's the Kellogg's ones. For whatever reason, they don't like Kellogg's here too much. They like stuff like this. They like these Cocoa Crunch, which is General Mills, but General Mills is under the same umbrella as Nestle. So a lot of General Mills things you see here will be titled as Nestle. and not General Mills. The same thing happens in El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala. They pretty much have the other variant of the naming titles, but it's all the same cereal though. All right, so let's see what my guy said. Inmer, Carillo, thank you. Saludos and bendiciones, my man. JC Max, way to turn it around. You should have asked her why she moved. Nah, you know, it's really not my business to wonder, because I wasn't trying to prove a point. I was trying to prove a point, but a point of love, but not try to like shame her. So if I would have asked her, the truth may have been, oh, because you were so tall, or because you were darker and I was scared, whatever. So I didn't want to put shame on her in that way. I wanted to show her that everyone, every color, every type of person can show love and be loved. There's no reason for you to be afraid. So I'm all about changing the narrative there. So yeah, I don't want to shame anyone. So if she felt a little shame, I don't know anything about that, but I want to show love. So this is a Philippines supermarket. What else do I need? So diapers, what else? I'm super surprised I haven't got told and kicked out yet. Or, hey, why are you recording in the store? But everyone is cool. How you doing, guys? Kumusta kayo? Kumusta kayo? Ayos lang. Ayos lang. Shout out, sir. My familia sa Estados Unidos.
Okay.
No? Wala? Okay. Well, if you did, this is your time to shout out. All right? Shout out to your family. You live in Cainta or Pasig?
Thank you.
Where do you live? You live here or in Pasig?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello to Pasig City.
Hello to Pasig City.
Pasig City. Shout out long. All right. You too. Yeah? All right. Where? That's your shout out. Shout out to your family. Thank you so much.
Okay.
I appreciate you. I will. I'll be back. Ulit. All right. God bless. All right. So one thing about the Philippines is that I think it was like 85 to 90% Catholic. So yeah, you definitely get the Good Fridays, Good Saturdays, Good Saturday love at this time. Many people saying God bless, things like that. So it's here, you know. I show love to everyone, Muslims, everyone. I see them, I say assalamu alaikum. I want to show love to all. So they're here, everyone's here. So that's what it is here in the Philippines. Let's go get some diapers. All right. It's hard traveling with kids, but for those who have kids, they pretty much have the same things you'll see in the USA and more. But you gotta watch out for the formulas because the milks are super expensive. I mean, they're more expensive here than in the US. So let me let you know, like, the US pretty much had like a a drought, and they still do. So last time I went to El Salvador, I was like, I went to the store, I went to the Super Selectos. Man, I bought myself so many milks because I didn't have a baby yet, but I was like, these babies are coming. So I went to Super Selectos and loaded up on baby formula and loaded up on it, and I brought it to the US, and that was that. So I'm actually still feeding the babies the baby formula from El Salvador here now, today. So that's what I had to do. So thank you to El Salvador for feeding my babies. Yay. So let's get some Pampas. Let's see which one. They're at large right now, 20 to 30 pounds, about 10 kilos. And they have baby dry. So the only thing to know here is that the worst diapers in the US are the best diapers here. Filipinos think you're a passport bro. That's fine. I guess I am a passport bro. So it's okay. It's not truly a negative connotation because passport bro overall is just someone who travels. And I've always been a traveler from the beginning. So, but when it comes to around the SEX and all that stuff, no, that's not me. But I am a traveler, and I keep jumping from country to country, and I found myself love in another country. So hey, passport bro is who I am, I guess. So last time I had some Pampers, and it had more. It had like 46 plus 6. I don't see that one anymore. Oh man, they got 38 plus 8. All right. Kringa's gonna be upset because I don't see the same Pampers. So back to what I was saying. The worst Pampers that you'll see in the US is like baby dry version, but they're the best ones here. So there's not a lot of Pampers at all. I don't really see Huggies. I don't see that. They have this thing called EQ. So EQ has a weird cut, so I'm gonna stay away from EQ. So Pampers has the best cut, so it doesn't like leak around the leg part of the babies. Alright. So yeah, what else? What else we got to say, guys? I thank you guys for coming with me. Thank you, man. I always gotta keep it real, man. That's how I am. Thank you, Ember. I appreciate you always responding in my videos. I appreciate it. Well, what other things? Let me know.
Human merchandiser to one section, please.
Oh man, 38 plus 8. These are the ones that had more. What? I'm gonna stop wasting time and just get it. Oh man. Get these diapers in your hands. I guess I'll use my mangkok to hold it. Mangkok. Yeah, we'll do that. Mangkok is bowl. Alright. Let's see what else I can buy. They asked me for some pasalubong before I came home. So, spicy barbecue flavor, why not? Jack and Jill. We got so much air in this bad boy. I mean, it's airy as heck. The daggone thing stops like right here, and all this is air. It's crazy, man. Right here, stops right here. It's all air. Okay. Oh yeah. So another thing you might see is that the watermelon here, they're yellow inside, like different color. It's different. It's not like red always like that. It's yellow. Pretty cool. Price cheaper than the U.S. Yes, prices are cheaper for things here in there, but not always. Sometimes it's exactly the same price because it's like imported things. But that's pretty much that. How you doing, Paul?
Hi.
How you doing? All right. So where can I go to check out? We don't really have a lot of registers open right now. Oh yeah, so another thing that happens to me, so I'll put a camera on myself, is that, but this is no, huh? Which one? It's Terminal 3 po. Okay. Salamat. Okay. So I get to go up quicker. Yay! How you doing today, Bo? So here, good afternoon to you, sir. This is me, not you, okay? This is me. My face, my muka.
It's okay, sir.
Okay, salamat. Oy. So one thing that I've had somewhat of a, not an issue, but I can tell, is that there's multiple security guards like at every single store you go to in the Philippines. It's like that in El Salvador too, where they have their guns and stuff like that. But here, sometimes the security guards are bored. They want action. So because they want, oh no, that's mine. Oh no. This is mine. This is mine.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is what I'm buying. Macano?
887.50.
Oh no. This is mine.
Yes, sir. It's not included.
It said tea. It said guayabana tea.
No.
You took it off? Okay, I saw it, but you took it off. Okay. So the security guards are like bored. So when they see me, man, I tell you, they be following me around like crazy. But they do that in the U.S. too, so there's really no difference in regards to security guards following you around. But they definitely follow me around here. They want some action. Okay, salamat. So yeah, prices are about the same overall. The candy is different. Like you'll buy some like Reese's or whatever, and it is totally different. Sometimes the Reese's and the Hershey's, even though they're like U.S. companies, the sugar and the chocolate, it's manufactured in different areas in Asia and stuff like that. Salamat po. So because of that, you can tell that the quality of the chocolate is not the same. The US is a lot more richer when it comes to that stuff. Okay, maraming salamat. Okay, alright, I got a bag. It's okay, I'll find a way. Salamat. It's okay. Alright, so like you can buy like simple Hershey's or whatever, and it is not the same. It is not as good. And you can definitely tell the difference. It's because I guess the processing plants and stuff like that, they use a different type of sugar. I think in the US we use like a lot of high fructose corn syrup and all that stuff. And then here they use like natural cane sugar. So the drinks are different, Coca-Cola, all that stuff. Hershey's, chocolate, it's all different. This is what we call an Osaka bag. Because when I was in Osaka, everyone had a bag like this. So it's 12 a.m. in Seattle. What time is it in the Philippines? Let me see. Right now it's 3:06 p.m. 3:06 p.m. So wow. Seattle, Washington. Thanks for watching me from Seattle, Washington, guys. California. I know it's Saturday, but some of you guys are still up. So that is that. Push. All right, salamat po. Alright. Okay, so this is why you gotta bring your Osaka bag before you come to the store, because you're gonna need it. So now I'm back outside, so I'm gonna cross the street, but I'm not gonna jaywalk because I don't wanna lose my life. So I will use the overpass right over here. What's up? You say Fern SF. You're in San Francisco, California. Good to see you doing a live stream. Yeah, definitely. Thanks, greetings, San Francisco. I don't really do live streams that much. How you doing, Paul? Good afternoon to you. I don't do live streams that much. The last time I did a live stream was in Rabinal, Guatemala. That was a long time ago. 8 months ago, pretty much. So this is the first time I've ever done a live stream in the Philippines. So I'm happy to say that it's fun, it's cool, and I'm happy to show you how the people are living here in the Philippines. How you doing, Paul? Hey! All right. So let's go ahead and get on this overpass. Overpass. Alright, so yeah, overall, I'm having fun. You know, like, regardless of how I'm treated sometimes in the Philippines, there's no danger. I'm not afraid of anything. I haven't had anyone accost me. I haven't had anyone put their hands in my pocket. They always say, like my uncle will say here, he'll say, maraming pickpocket, maraming pickpocket. That hasn't been true for me. I'm on the smart plan, smart. These girls over here taking selfies. Don't bother them. Selfie, selfie! Isa pa, isa pa. One more time. Yay! Selfie! Salamat! Hey! Thank you! Okay, so see here, you can go up and take a selfie with anyone and they'll smile behind their mask and everything will be alright. But yeah, I haven't had any issues. Everyone has been welcoming, like I said, but it's just sometimes in the stores I have issues. I don't know why. But I don't let that bother me. I can tell you, being black and Haitian, being from Latin America, you learn to have thick skin. Because all your life, you're not the majority. If I was in Haiti, I'd be the majority. But even in Haiti, they be acting funny sometimes. You go there, you start speaking French, they get mad at you. You're like, what the heck? This is the language here. What y'all always talking about? And now we speak Creole. Yeah, they speak Creole, but still, you should know French. But not everyone in Haiti knows French. And when you start speaking French, sometimes they feel inferior or something and they'll start making fun of you. One of my cousin's aunt did that to me when I was in Haiti last time. It was like, we don't speak that language over here. It's like, some of you do. So why are you mad? So when I go to Haiti, I gotta get my Creole back as much as possible. I know it, but not 100%. Okay, Bo. So here, everyone pretty much can speak Tagalog mostly. And if there's other languages, then they speak their other language. But Tagalog is the national language, which also goes for the word being called Filipino. Tagalog, they call that Filipino. Alright, so yeah, but back to what I was saying. Being black, Latin American, Haitian, Caribbean, West Indian, I'm all of that. I got thick skin. I've been through it all. I've always been a minority. So my type of criteria of life and what my classification of life makes me the perfect candidate for a worldwide traveler, for being a passport bro or whatever, because you essentially will be okay with a lot of things. You'll be understanding when people don't want to stand next to you, because essentially it happens in the U.S. too. It happened back in the day more, but it has happened to me many times in the U.S. But I don't let that define my life. I'm not gonna sit here and say, oh, the man is putting me down. Nah, the man is doing this, the man is doing that. Nah, man, I ain't got time for all that. So, yeah. I was thinking about taking a tricycle, but I'll walk. Let me get some Too Big. Too Big is water. Yeah, great cell signal so far. It might die out halfway, so we'll see. If it dies out, that's when I'll end the stream. As I'm walking back to the house. I need some Too Big. The cell service is called Smart. The girls come up to me and say hello all the time. Yeah, it's constant. So in Colombia, when I walk into the stores, the workers would follow me right behind me the whole time. Yeah, that happens a lot. That happens to me everywhere I go. Yep. But like I said, I don't let that bother me. I'm used to it. So if things like that bother you, then I would say you just got to check yourself. Because not everyone in this world is going to like you. Not everyone in this world is going to be comfortable with you. There are colorists around. There are people who like classifications of money. If you have money, they treat you right. If not, then they'll treat you like dirt. You know, the sooner one learns that, the better, and then they'll be stronger for it. Oh man, the sun is gonna beat me up. How am I gonna do this? Okay. You buy now and go. Yeah, I know about that. So that definitely happens. Alright, so I'm trying not to have the sun just beaming down in front of me. Okay. Okay, I can't walk backwards. Oh, this is how it is in front. But yeah, going for the locks. Verve, how you doing? Only for a couple months, I guess. I always wanted to have my hair like this, back like this. I used to be down to the middle, not the middle, past my shoulders. I used to have hair like this before. But once I got a job, I decided to go ahead and cut those bad boys. And so now, even though I have a job, I'm on super vacation. I can pretty much be in the Philippines for up to a year. And when I go back to work, then I'll cut them again. But while I'm out here, I'm gonna have fun. But thank you, yeah, just gotta switch it up, you know. Didn't wanna rock with the afro. My last couple videos, you'll see me with a afro, kind of straighten them out, and then it kind of reduced in size like a small puff. All right, let me see. Thanks. All right, but yeah, man. So what I'll do is I'll go to the basketball court and show you how these guys are balling. They ball with no shoes on. Or fake Crocs. Thanks for the congratulations. So even now, I'm wearing Crocs substitutes. these are Walmart specials. Walmart specials. I'm wearing them with socks. People do that here. They wear socks and sandals sometimes, or just sandals, or no sandals. So I'm going to the basketball court and show you how these people are playing, jumping, layups, rebounding, with no shoes at all, no Jordans. And a lot of the Jordans you see here are totally fake. They get them at the market. I already have a video, three videos ago that shows that. All those Jordans are fake. And actually my cousin here, she has fake Air Force Ones. And they actually look real new, but if you look at the bottom, her feet almost ran through them just like the Flintstones, even though the outside looks new. So the material that they use for the fake shoes are like super thin. But they look legit, but they're fake. Yeah, the Great Value, yeah, I have the Great Value Crocs. I got them from Walmart right before I came here. So here, we take our shoes off. This is Asia. We take our shoes off before we go into the house. And so I have outside sandals, chinelas is what they call them, and inside sandals. So you see my guys right here. They all are wearing chinelas, which is like chancletas, or pie on the ground. How you doing? So I think some of them, what they'll do is like they'll put whoever has sandals are on the same team and whoever has no sandals on another team. But I don't think that's always like that. It just depends. Because in the US we'll have shirts and no shirts and stuff like that. Here is that, or they just don't have shoes. Some of them will just take them off. So yeah, maybe that. Who's the best? Who's the best, Tito? Who's the best? This guy right here? These two boys? Yan. You almost traveled, bro. You almost traveled. That was like 3 steps. Ooh. You're not hot? You ain't hot, bro.
I'm shy.
No, init talaga. Init. Hindi? Man, you over here wearing a jump sweater, man. I'll be hotter than a mug, boy. These guys out here wilding. It's like 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow. I actually played, wait, did I play here? No, I was in Guatemala and they whooped my behind. Yeah, they whooped my behind in Guatemala. So this is how it is. So yeah, they love their basketball here in the Philippines. Sandals got advantage. So yeah, man. This is pretty much the Philippines, man. This is how it is down. This is life. I would play, but I don't like the idea of wearing Crocs like my guy right here, fake Crocs. I don't really like the idea of that. I don't want to like twist my ankle or whatever. So I'll just go put on the Jordans and come out here eventually. I need to be in shape. Last time I did that in Guatemala, I was passed out. I wasn't in shape. All right, guys. So any more questions before I terminate the live stream? You know, I wanted to show you how I'm living out here in the Philippines. I know it's dark out there in the U.S., but yeah, man, this is how I'm living out here. Did you and your family live half the year in the U.S.? At this time, yeah. This time, the family that's here with me will be here for like 6 or 7 months. And I'll be going home soon, probably in the next like 2 more months. And then I'll come back again. So yeah, half on, half off. But for me, more in the U.S., so I gotta work. I gotta make some money. YouTube don't pay my bills. YouTube be on those algorithm games. So because of that, you gotta have a regular job. I don't play algorithm games. If people watch, they watch. If they don't, oh well. This is memories for me and my family, for my family and I. So that's YouTube for me at this time. It's for my family and I. I want to show Justice and Jimmy, the 2 kids, my 2 kids, how I'm living at this time in my 30s. So one day it can inspire them to want to get out, get their passports and see the world, and don't be afraid to just be closed in a box in the USA. So yes, that's why I continue to vlog. It's not for subscribers. I never cared about subscribers. I'd rather everyone just subscribe to Jesus because that is the only thing that actually matters. This vlog can go down at any time. This channel can go down at any time. I can have 1 million subscribers and in the end it means nothing. You know how many people who have 1 million subscribers and one day just give up? They just give up and then you just end up forgetting about all their stories, all their cuentos. You don't even care anymore and they don't even care anymore. So what's the point in being so famous and popular with nothing to show for it? So I'd rather you guys subscribe to Jesus. Don't subscribe to me. If you want to like the video, then like the video. It doesn't matter. In the end, this is for the family and for memories. I don't take pictures anymore. I do video and I share the video of what I do online to YouTube and that is it. So yes, the views are down, but that's perfectly fine. I appreciate everyone that does watch and continues to watch, finds the stories interesting because my life is interesting. Doing all this is interesting. Learning of why people don't wear sneakers while they're playing basketball. To me, that is super interesting. And I'm happy to show you that. So until then, this is life here, sa Pilipinas, with my Filipino people right here. And that is it. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Overall, thank you, Inmer. I appreciate the love. And I do want to help and continue to show people different things and help them learn different stuff outside of their current life. And so the Philippines is where I'm at. My kids were not born in the Philippines, they were born in the USA. So we're just out here to see their side of the family, and they do have Filipino passports now. So that's pretty much it. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me on this long live stream to see how I'm living and how I'm being treated overall. All right. When do you think I'm going back to Guatemala? Thank you. Knowledge, yes. No time soon. Same thing like El Salvador. The flights are direct, and being that they're more direct now, coming from Washington Dulles, I will go to Guatemala one day again. I don't know when though, but one day again. I love Guatemala. All right, guys. Thank you, Verve. Adios. Thank you, Fern. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to Jesus, not to me. Adios. Salamat.